Okay. So these are 3 sheets which will help us go much more deeply into an understanding of ourselves for next week. I would like you to work on them and come prepared to share in the group. I'm not sure that I will give you new information next week. I will meditate on it and I will see. Perhaps what we will do next week is use the whole class just for working on what we've discovered in order to absorb, because I think we've taken quite a large meal these past few weeks, and it might be better to chew on it a little bit and to swallow it and to just absorb it. So maybe we'll see. Maybe we'll see. I'll maybe speak about 10 minutes, 15 minutes next time, and we'll do a lot of group work trying to see what's going on. Okay, questions which you have about what we have said today, about the 7 centers of consciousness, about the addictions and the transformation of addictions into preferences. Yes?
You said that when we are in that center, the 6th center,
Witness center, yes.
yes, we watch ourselves, we are the witness.
Yes.
And who are we, the witness or the one who is witnessing? And if we are the one who is witnessing, what happens to the one who does? Who is that person and what happens to that person?
The question which you're asking requires an extensive philosophical explanation, which would be a little difficult at this point with what we know. I will just answer simply. We are the witness. That is our true reality. The one we are watching is like a clothing or an instrument or an organ which we use for the duration of this lifetime in order to express who we are. So you can imagine that personality in the body as a projection, a partial projection of what you are. What you are is something great, something spiritual and divine. And you're projecting a small part of that into the physical world, material world, in order to express yourself. The quality of that projection is in a process of evolution, and it's not perfected yet. And what we're involved with at this point is perfecting that organ of expression. So what happens to that is that it evolves and develops so that it becomes a greater... It can express what I am more completely and more perfectly.
Well, when you talk about these centers and whatever we're doing or feeling may be from a number of or from one or other centers, how do we know that we're not kidding ourselves?
Because you can't kid yourself for a long time. Because your emotions are stronger than your illusion, and they will gradually come out and show. What I'd like to say, though, is you brought to mind something that I didn't say, that we do not function exclusively from one center. We function from all of these centers simultaneously at various moments in the day. So at some point I can be functioning from the heart center, and then someone could push one of my buttons and I could drop down to the security center within a fraction of a second. So it's this is moving up and down. It's not like I'm in this center and I'm functioning this year from this center. It's not.
You're conscious of where you are, or at some point one becomes conscious of where you are.
Yeah, yeah. But many times we may approach something with double and triple motives.
But you're conscious of that. I mean,
Yeah, you're conscious of it.
Well, I'm doing it for this, this, and this.
Yeah. You become aware of the various factors. And life has a way of feeding back to us our motives. And when they're not pure, creating a situation in which we see that it's not pure by creating within us some kind of disillusionment or fear or anger or hurt, which would all be indications that I'm seeking something for myself in this. You see?
One doesn't sort of